To my signing day seniors, you're here. You finally made it. Graduation is only a few short days away. To say that I'm proud of you is an understatement. I am incredibly proud of you. Over the last 3 years, I have watched some of you grow and change and evolve into a new person. I've even cracked a few shells, and some of you have gone from being quiet and timid and never really saying anything to literally being my Velcro students that never are quiet. And I'm proud of that. I want to remind you to never dim your light for anyone or anything in any circumstance. Only share your light with others. Remember, fear always fails, but a positive mindset always prevails. Remember to keep a positive mindset in all the things that you do, and your outcome will be good. As I've ended class for the last 3 years, one last time, be safe, make smart choices, and I love you all.
My name is Soledad Purvis, and I took the teaching as a profession pathway. My greatest takeaway is learning that all different kids learn very differently and how to acknowledge that each time. My greatest advice to you is always do your work. Make sure you turn everything in on time and to always be prepared. Thank you to all of my past teachers who helped me to discover that I knew that I wanted to work with children. And thank you to my parents who always helped me to pursue that dream.
My name is Kyle Smith. The best thing I learned in Coffee High School is being being in the classroom that wants you, like, that's proud to see you and have fun and learn something that's very important to you. And as far as football, the coaches are the same way. Coach Strip, Coach Hall, Coach Cole, they're happy to see us, ready to work. And I'm thankful for my mom, my dad, a couple coaches, Miss Carver herself, and Mr. Light, Miss Davis, and all the other teachers. I thank y'all.
Hello, my name is Betsaida Lopez, and my biggest takeaway from early childhood education class is that what children experience when they are young has a big impact on how they grow, learn, and feel later in life. So it's important to give them love, support, and fun ways to learn early on. One of my best memories is when we had to do hands on activities, for example, games or crafts for young children. My advice for future students is that take time to understand how young children learn and grow. I thank Ms. Sizemore because her patience and her passion for teaching made me become the person I am today. I want to thank my mother for always supporting me, and I'm truly grateful for all you have done for me. Thank you.
More power. I've had the opportunity to take both pathways. It has taught me not only what education is, but how it works. One of my biggest takeaways has been going into the classroom, building relationships with students, and understanding them. I recommend people to take this pathway if they want to be in education or learn more about education. My advice would be you can do anything that you put your mind to. And I just want to thank my former teachers and my family. Thank you.
My name is Aleska Garcia. My greatest takeaway from the TAP course in the impact I can have in shaping your means. My favorite memory of the class in when we go grow to the project, and I would like to thank Miss Williams for supporting me and the keen and inspiration to be a good teacher like she is. Thank you.
Hey, my name is Michaela Gruntham. I've been in EC pathway for about 3 years. My greatest takeaway from this pathway is learning how to get a better understanding with kids with different disabilities, such as dyslexic, ADHD, and autism. My best memory is when I got to be a part of all the elementary fun games they played. Just seeing them smile made me smile. Advice for future students: there is nothing like a dream to create the future.
My greatest takeaway was learning about parenting and the importance of child's physical and mental development. My best memory is when we did the baby egg project, and I would like to thank Ms. Carver for pushing me and encouraging me to come out of my comfort zone. Yeah.
Hey, my name is Melida Cruz. The best thing you're learning in the teaching as a professional class is that teaching goes beyond simple impacting knowledge. It's an art that transforms lives. One of my best memories is when work has at the end. A good advice for future students is to always stay curious and open-minded, take advantage of every opportunity to learn, not only in the classroom but also in your daily life. I want to thank Mr. Sizemore for being an incredible teacher. His passion for teaching and his dedication to each of you have made a huge difference in my life, and I want to follow in his footsteps in this professional. Thank you to my parents for always being there for me and supporting me in my decisions. Thank you.
Hey, my name is Martirius Mitchell, but I also go by MJ. My biggest takeaway from this pathway is understanding how both emotions and behaviors can have a positive or negative effect on the classroom environment. Taking this course has led me to understand that both students and teachers' emotional states can significantly influence the learning atmosphere by either fostering a positive engagement space or creating challenges that hinder academic growth. My favorite memory from this course is the when we cleaned the outside classroom, and I would like to thank Dr. Bennett for everything he has done for me in teaching me in the first grade. I don't know what I would be without you today. Uh, uh, you have
Hi, my name is Colby Lim, and my greatest takeaway from the education pathway would have to be human developmental theory. And that's strictly because of it kind of gives you a foundation and a base of how to teach your future kids and how to kind of give them an advantage ahead of those other kids. And my best memory from the pathway would have to be just spending time with teachers that I love, like Miss Moore and Mr. Bush. And my advice for future students would just be to keep on your grades because it will come back to bite you in scholarships wise and rank wise. And I just want to thank all my previous teachers, elementary school, middle school, even here. And I want to thank my mom and my grandma. Have a good one.
Hi, my name is Maddie, and I've completed the early childhood education pathway. And overall, my favorite memory has to be when we were doing our CPR. Not only was it beneficial for just our day-to-day life, but it was also extremely fun getting to use the CPR dummies, and we just kind of turned it into a lot of fun, but also learning. My advice for future students has to be come in prepared to become a new person and get out of your comfort zone and crack open your shell. This class will make you very talkative, and it'll definitely get you to be a people person and interact with others more, and even you'll learn some more information about yourself. I want to say a special thank you to I want to say a special thank you to Ms. Carver, Miss Miller, and Mr. Goodwill. I don't think I would have made it as far as I did without their help and their advice. They have not only helped me in the classroom, but helped me outside of the classroom. Anytime I have come to them with a worry or struggle, they have given me guidance and helped me for advice. And even when I'm in college, I'll still remember everything that they've done for me.
My name is Raleigh Gifford, and one of my biggest takeaways from the education and training pathway was learning how impactful being a great teacher can be. The hands-on experiences like teaching lessons and observing classrooms helped me see the real side of education and confirm that I do want to be a teacher one day. My favorite moment was when the first time I had to teach a lesson. Seeing students engage and respond made me feel proud and excited for my future in education. And a huge thank you to Miss Lori Bailey, the best educator I've had in all my years of schooling. Your passion, support, and guidance has truly inspired me. You've played a major role in my decision to become a teacher, and I'm so grateful for everything that you've done.
Hello, I am Anaya, and my greatest takeaway of early childhood is that I learned about the importance of brain development and how it can affect your adult life. And my future advice for future students is that just do your work, pay attention, and be on time. And thank you to Miss Jesser and Miss Cooper for succeeding me in life and telling me not to stop.
Hi, my name is Alexis Collegius, and my greatest takeaway in early childhood education is learning about early childhood development and milestones they take throughout the years. My best memory in this class was practicing and getting CPR certified. Advice that I have for future students to come in with an open mind and always to make the best out of anything. Stay focused and don't get behind. I want to thank God, my parents, Miss Carver and Miss Holly, for allowing me to believe anything is possible and for impacting and encouraging me to go to be an educator.
Hi, my name is Maria Lucas, and my greatest takeaway from the education and training pathway would have been learning and understanding the importance of the early years in a child's development. My best memory of this class would be when we learned how to perform CPR and the Baby Egg Project. I would like to thank Ms. Carver for the fun memories and experiences that I had in her class and for checking up on me when I wasn't sitting my best.
My name is Zoe, and one of the greatest things I've learned is how to properly set up a lesson plan. Having a lesson plan is one of the most critical things in teaching. One of the biggest advice I have for upcoming students is to always study for a test, even if you think that you have all the material down. It never hurts to reassure yourself and be completely ready to test. Thank you to all the teachers and my family.
Hello, my name is Presley, and I wanted to tell y'all about my greatest takeaway from my practicum was learning how much goes on behind the scenes in teaching. It's more than just lessons, it's patience, flexibility, and connection. To future student teachers, take it one day at a time, ask questions, and don't be afraid to make mistakes. That's how you grow. And most importantly, thank you to all my mentor teachers. Your encouragement made all the difference. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Aberly Wright. One of the greatest things I learned is the importance of maternal health and fetal health. Some things you need to know is you need to be ready to learn, be ready to listen because he talks 90 miles per hour. It don't hush. But I love her. And I just want to say thank you to my parents and thank you to Miss Carver for helping me and pushing me to be where I am today. And thank you for helping me start my business. I own Aberly's Blissful Bites. Thank you to every other teacher that helped me out and pushed me to be where I am today.